Hey Sagittarius, it's Margit. We're doing a general read for you today to see what's been happening, what's going on now, and what's going to be coming in the days and the weeks ahead. And again, if this matches up with you and what's going on in your world, that's awesome. There may be aspects within this reading or areas or topics that do line up and give you answers and insight, because this is what it's all about. As a professional clairvoyant medium, it is all about guidance, Sagittarius. You can find all of my information for private readings in my description box, and I do an extended as well. So we do a deep dive, and if you want to join me, please feel free to join me. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on here, Sagittarius. Okay, so the first thing that I can actually see is that we've still got memories of the past. We've still got those sorts of memories that sort of linger around. They're sort of like a little bit until the dust settles. What's above the matter and what's below the matter are all your hopes and dreams. So regardless of where you find yourself, which I get that you could find yourself in a grind, and that grind is the Seven of Pentacles is coming up first as your significant card, and the Seven of Pentacles is reminding you that stick to the plan. You know, if this is your career, your business, whatever that financial plan is for you, to do with anything to do with your materialism, it can feel like a grind sometimes. And as you start to think about past love, or think about what has been going on or is currently going on, and any disappointments that you have, the Three of Swords, even though it's in the, it represents heartache. It can represent betrayal, but in this particular spread, in my clairvoyance, I'm picking up that it's representing the practicalities and reality of broken love, or unrequited love, and also love that ended, finished, or didn't go as far as what you had hoped it to go, or become what you had hoped it would become. In the past, we have the Devil, Major Arcana card, and the Devil card is talking about passion and everything to do with that side of us that's and can also mean trickery. And trickery, what Spirit normally talks about, that is not receiving enough information, or feeling as though you were fooled in some way, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you were, but sometimes when we feel as though we've been fooled or we are fooled, it actually just means that, fooled around and fell in love, that type of thing, like our emotions got the better of us. What I can actually see is you've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in your spread, Sagittarius. That's an awesome thing to have. So we've got the World, the Hierophant, the Devil, the Chariot, and the Strength. So the Chariot and the Strength and the Knight is all about you moving forward. So I can actually see here too that there was a temptation in the past, and I'm getting that with the Devil, and I'm getting that temptation, whether that was you were tempted to fall for somebody or tempted to go into a connection with someone. Tempt can also mean like massive attraction, or that you've got that type of attraction with someone that it's feeling good, it's feeling as though you want to go in there, you want to explore, you want to connect. And even though this may have caused you some heartache in life in a practical way, you have to remember that when this connection started, I want to hold this up, when this connection started, you very much felt the right feelings. You felt the feelings that they were real inside of you. The Hierophant is at underlying your reading today, Sagittarius, and what that's actually saying is you have the wisdom and knowledge inside of you to be able to understand the practicalities So, what Spirit's encouraging you is to not feel regretful of that breakup or that ending, or where you're finding yourself, or as you look back on your life and any relationships. Don't go to a place where you think, oh, I wish that didn't happen, because the way Spirit's showing it to me is there very much was an understanding where you knew that this was a connection you wanted to step into. And the World card and the Hierophant card coming together actually says you've got great hopes for yourself for the future. Now, whether or not this is something you're concentrating on or whether it's a subconscious thing, but there are great hopes. Because we've got the Knight of Pentacles moving forward. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is actually reminding you that you're on a journey, but there's some pace in there now, or you're going to feel the pace in the practicalities and the materialistic world. So this is career, it could be job, you could be finally being able to save a bit more, or have paid off a debt, or got some sort of relief, or there's an increase coming. And the Chariot also means the yin and the yang. So you're looking at the light and the dark and everything. You're looking at the positive and the negative, and you're balancing things up. The Queen of Swords with the Chariot is actually reminding you that you can make the decisions that you're needing to make, all right? Any clear-cut decisions, because the Queen of Swords, she knows exactly who she is and what she wants, and she knows the decisions that she needs to make. So this is not a gender, I'm just saying she, okay? But this is actually really saying to you that in moving ahead and moving forward, because there's movement, you're going to have clarity around this moving forward. So I really get a positive energy that when things, you may not have seen progress for a while, you're going to start to see progress. That's how I want to sum it up. Spirit's saying it has taken, or you may feel as though it does take a lot of strength, or it has taken a lot of strength, and Spirit is around you to support you and to guide you and to guard you. So you're coming out of a connection, and you're in the tail end of coming out of that. There's a cleanliness to you moving forward, as in clarity, planning. You'll gain a greater perspective inside of your mind and inside of your thoughts on exactly where it is where you're heading. That connection in the past will never be forgotten. This ending that's coming to be is a natural progressive, I see like a dwindling, and that's the way that it's meant to be. So let's just quickly get some clarifying cards. First of all, I want to get some clarifying cards on the world. So we've got Ace of Wands, isn't that awesome? Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, with the world and the Ace of Wands, Spirit's actually saying you've got quite a lot of abundance coming to you, because the World card is actually saying the world is your oyster. Whatever you're planning, just implement it step by step, day by day. You're going to reach that. The Ace of Wands is your spiritual well-being. And well-being is about that balance of body, mind, and soul. So as you step forward into the world, as you step forward into your world, and as you're participating in life, your well-being is going to increase, okay? That's really important to know, because that gives you a great foundation to move forward. There's legal matters that you need to attend to. There's a finishing or a finalising. I kind of get this tied together with this, okay? And that legal matter can also mean that you're signing a new contract. It could be because it's Pentacles, it could be for your career or a business. And the card that comes up to just be a thorn in your side is the Seven of Swords. And I'm actually getting with that is pay attention to dotting the I's and crossing the T's when it comes to this contract, because I get the feeling that someone's going to want more than what you think is justice or is right. They may want more information from you. They actually may want more monetarily in that way, or it can just be that they're wanting to keep this communication going and you don't want to. There's something that I get this feeling like you want to wrap it up. Like let's just wrap this up. Just give me some clear headway here. Okay. Let's go to the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. Oh, Nine of Cups is lovely. The Ten of Wands and the King of Cups. All right. Okay, so these three cards are actually showing I'll do them one by one. It's easier to show you. So we've got the Nine of Cups, okay? Building your heart and your strength and keeping your heart open. Be open to love, okay? Be open to loving connections. Don't allow your feelings and emotions and anything from the past to get in your way. It isn't a burden. Love isn't a burden. We can easily make it a burden because we might overcomplicate it or overanalyze it. But I'm actually getting that the King of Cups is going to be you, Sagittarius. That's your outcome. And the King of Cups is one that has, that you've got sensitive emotions, and that especially Sagittarius, you have emotions deep that sometimes you don't share. You're a very sensitive soul. You put on a lovely smile and a really good front, but the King of Cups is you're going to be sitting strong and firm and secure and confident in who you are. So this is almost like your self-assurance. Let's come back down to Queen of Swords to wrap this up before I start to do a deep dive. So you do have love coming in again. This actually could be someone from the past. So you've got the Eight of Pentacles, so that's like keep to your plan, keep plodding along day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. You're building, you're growing, you're building, you're growing. So you're on track, all right? Spirit's saying don't lose sight of that. The Star card is your hopes and dreams, and I'll just tuck her in there. And the Two of Cups. Now, hopes and dreams are, in what Spirit's actually telling me here, is that you've either got someone new coming in or you're going to reconnect with someone that either you know, maybe they may have just been an associate or a friend or something like that, or someone you've known from the past. But I do get this general feeling that there's something about the past. So you may have met them at a past, job or a past social gathering or something to do that's back in the past, but it lines up with your hopes and your dreams and your wants. And I'm getting this is an equal connection. All right, so I do want to actually go a little bit more into finances and career. And even though Spirit doesn't go, down into the nitty-gritty of finances, but it'd be really interesting to know what's coming along for you when it comes to abundance and prosperity. And also just do a little bit more dive into love life and just see what this is about with this Two of Cups here, because your hopes and your dreams and your wishes, they're coming and it's wrapped up in this Two of Cups. Okay, and so you're coming to a really nice balance in here, Sagittarius. But I can see that as one part of your life is sort of tapering off, and then another part of your life starts to do this lovely little crescendo. Okay, that's it from me for now, and I'll see you in the extended. Okay, bye.